Hi friends, welcome back to Word, weekly passwords to the riddles of our lives. I'm having a bit of tech issues, so thank you for your patience, but we are here in my backyard for the 6th installment of How to Dismantle Patriarchy, one word at a time with these weekly passwords to the riddles of our lives. I'm Amichai and this is my backyard, and I'm here where 2 weeks ago I started hearing screams of joy as I was planting daffodils. The news of the presidential election, as it is still unfolding, came in. And I heard those screams, and I too, and I still am, excited for the change. But I did not, and I'm still finding it hard to pause and listen to the other sounds across the aisle of people who are not excited, of people whose maybe howls of grief or disappointments are as important as the other sounds. Today's word is Tz'aka, a howl, a great scream. And it comes from chapter 37 in the book of Genesis, in the story of Toldot, where Jacob and Esau, our ancestors, are twins coming out of their mother's womb, already opposites. Two different nations will emerge of them, two different realities. Jacob is the one born second, but he will become the firstborn through a set of devices and tricks, perhaps. And on this day, on this moment in the story, he has got his father's blessing, the inheritance, the birthright, the keys to the estate handed over to him with deceit. He's dressed as his brother Esau. And when Esau finds out, fresh from the hunt, back with gifts for his dad, he understands that he's been cheated and he's not going to be the heir. And he screams out loud. Tz'aka gedola umara. He cries a bitter howl and says, how is this happening? Why the binary? Why can I not too be an heir? Father, is there not enough for two? And his father says, in this reality, unfortunately not. So Esau is cheated and we are the heirs of Jacob. And there's no way to whitewash this. Part of our birthright is born in deceit and is stolen. Think about that as we walk into Thanksgiving week with so much reckoning to do. But on this day of thinking about Tz'aka, about the scream, the howl, I want us to think about listening to the howls of the other. It's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for us to have enough heart and empathy to really hear, to listen and to try and healing. But we must. You know why? Because that shout of Esau is going to echo on. Fast forward to the book of Esther, where Mordechai, the great-great-grandson of Jacob, and Haman, the great-great-grandson of Esau, meet again. And this time Haman is in charge, and he wants to kill the Jews and Mordechai. And Mordechai, vayiz'ak ze'aka gdola umara, pretty much the same expression, the same bitter howl is expressed. And it's still going on. How can we curb this violence? Maybe by starting to listen, to hear the howls of others, to reach out with empathy and love, to hear it within ourselves and beyond, to hear Jacob and Esau, to hear the voices of the wounds. Hold them, help, hear, and heal. From Genesis to right now, I hope this Shabbat we are able to do something to begin the healing and to help the hurting, to hear each other, and to have a peaceful, healing Sabbath of hope for all. See you next week. This is Word, weekly passwords to the riddles of our lives. Shabbat Shalom.